right, well, good morning. So how do you switch homeschool curriculums? I have done it. I'm going to tell you how. But first, let me do product of the day. So first we have, it's a whole series. It is phonics. It is Star Wars phonics. So for example, this is the, let me show you. If you see up here, the ch ending sound. So it's not, so the text isn't very much, isn't very large. Yes. All right, so anyway, so there's two different packs. I'll put the links down below, but they go through short U, L blend, so they do quite a bit. And on the back, you'll see exactly what they are talking about. Product number 2 is, I'm telling you, these books are amazing. They're just blank books. That's what they are. They're blank books. And then you put them on the table with a bunch of crayons, a bunch of markers, and let them make whatever book they want about anything. I'm telling you, it's a hit, it's a hit, it's a hit. Okay. And lastly, I'm gonna give you a game. A game you can do that's super simple, super easy. Put your kids on a blanket one at a time, just for your back, one at a time, and then pull them around, drag them around the room, drag them around. I think it's definitely fun, and I definitely recommend it. All right, so let's get to how do you switch homeschool curriculums. So there's a couple ways you can do it. One is go back a few years. You should go back a few years because curriculums build on each other. So for example, when I switched my kids when I switched them off of the math curriculum I was using to Math with Confidence, we all went back to kindergarten and started up that way, just because there's certain things that need to be taught there, a different way of counting, subitizing that needed to be taught. So, and one of the reasons I did that as well is because the woman, Kate Snow, who created the curriculum, she told me, didn't tell me, she says on her website, as if I spoke to her, she says on her website, if you're going to switch your kids, go back and start. I recommend, depending on how many years back, that you go back and start at the beginning if you can, whether it's a science curriculum, math curriculum, history curriculum, or contact the people who created the curriculum and ask them, because I'm sure they have a method for it, you know what I mean, and are able to tell you how to do it. But don't feel bad about doing it. It's not something, even if it's, you know what, maybe this summer we're gonna switch and we're gonna spend, or you're gonna spend that summer catching up because you switched the time before, so things like that. Because at the most part, and you don't have to do every single lesson, just make sure that they got the groundwork, right? Like the main points out of it. So even if they don't necessarily have to do the work, have them read through it if they're able to. Have them read through it, or you read through it with them, just to make sure that they understand the concepts and what's going on so that they can proceed to the next level. A third way is if you didn't have, say you don't have the money to purchase the curriculum, but you wanted to start the level they're at, but you wanted to make sure that you didn't miss anything, one of the things that you might be able to get away with is checking out the table of contents. Every curriculum in the world has a table of contents available to you. Check it out, and so that you see exactly, and you can even search videos on the different topics, because maybe even for that particular curriculum, other people have filmed what they did for those particular topics. Therefore, you're caught up without having to purchase the past curriculum. That's just an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but it might work. Anyway, clearly, I gotta get going. So I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Once more, then that's it. Then that'd be it.